Hi there, welcome to the Overtime Chatter, channel number 2. Hey, listen, I want to talk to you guys about this. My thing on the phone. I got to buy a new. I have to buy a new. I think a new microphone, possibly. Well, my ass got stopped. Well, listen, I'm here to recap the Valley season 2. This episode is called entitled Coyote Ugly as it should be because this is another one. These white people running amok. If you was Asian, I say Asian people too. First of all, the show getting on my nerves because it's way too dark. I'm so sick of Jack and Jesse. I'm sick of Michelle. If you want to talk about my boyfriend, he slept with Gemma a long time ago. I'm sick of that shit. I'm tired of Luke and Christian talking about making babies, infertile windows, and all that type of shit. Sick of that. And I'm really tired, sick of Jax too. Jack spent $30,000 in rehab at $30,000 in 30 days in rehab and came out that motherfucker worse than what he went in. He's still drinking. He's still lying. He's still trying to manipulate. Um, he's still trying to manipulate Brittany. And he's been out of rehab. This motherfucker done went and got Botox, haircut, hung out with his friends, been at birthday parties, all types of shit celebration for Zach's boyfriend. This motherfucker ain't seen the son that he supposed to love so much. That shit is incredible to me. So anyway, he partying and shit, and I guess this the next day. He supposed to meet Brittany for brunch. She just calls motherfucker saying coming. He said, "Why you ain't coming?" She said, "Cause I seen the pictures, nigga. You been out of rehab. You be at parties. You don't talk to me about my son. I'm done. And then I serve your ass divorce papers. What the fuck do we need to talk about? And I don't really need you for co-parenting because I think you're a sorry ass fucking parent." Yeah, people be killing me. When I hear people say, I'm a terrible husband, but I'm a good father. Motherfucker, no, you not. You ain't never a good father if you mistreat the kid's fucking mother. There's no way. I don't know how y'all say it. You is not a good father if you supposed to pay child support or supposed to help out with the bills and you just stop paying them. You let the mortgage get behind 6, 7, 8 months. Don't say shit to nobody. You ain't paying no bills, so where the fuck is the money? If the mortgage payment is $15,000 a month, where the fuck is the money and you ain't been paying it since February? But you're a good father. But fuck where your crew's gonna live. You know what I'm saying? You already got to deal with enough because he's on a spectrum according to y'all. So when my son was on this spectrum, I wanted to make sure that the basic, what is that, Maslow hierarchy of actual self-actualization, you got to make sure that bottom shit is good first. They got somewhere to live, they got somewhere to eat, they're warm, they're clothed, they're secure. You thinking you're a good father, and you ain't contributing shit to this boy's life. You a good father, and you got her paying the mortgage, and you got her over here paying her Airbnb rental that she still owe 2 months in. And she said she got it, but it's really killing her. And then you lie to her. You tell her, we listen to you tell Jason and Janet, she's going to get the money from the podcast. We make a hell of a lot of money from the podcast. Well, if you make a hell of a lot of money from your podcast, why the fuck is your house note behind? Why you ain't paying your bills? They ain't trying to tell her she ain't paying her bills since she was talking to your friend. But here go the thing, you don't want her to have the fucking house because when you got out of rehab and Jesse took you home first and he said, she don't need this house this big. I mean, 5 bedrooms, 7 baths. What she need was something that big. Why she can't have that? She had it when she was with your ass, and then she said she can't afford it. She trying to create a home for her child. So anyway, no, you're not a good father. You're not a good fucking husband either. You're not even a good ass friend. You were smiling so hard when Danny ass got in trouble about that drinking shit. And then here you go with the Janet and the Jesse. I used to like Jesse. I actually think if I was gonna fuck with an Asian and get him some ass, he'd be the one I give to. And next to him, I would probably say, what other Asian dude? Maybe Jackie Chan. I don't know. I said Jackie Chan, but that's probably not true. But anyway, you so happy because you so tired of people getting on you. And then this gay ass men group, and I don't mean to say gay ass men group like this, you know what I mean? That shit that y'all was doing. Put your hand on the chest and tell the man. First of all, the men group was some dumbass shit because Jesse talking to Luke on some shit that happened last season that nobody give a fuck about. And I'm so tired of Jesse worrying about when Michelle was fucking with Aaron. When does it matter? Because whenever she started fucking with somebody, she definitely stopped fucking with you. You was mean to her, you condescending. And here go the thing, you never even used to look like that. I think you took some hits from Jack and went to the gym and changed your hair, started dressing different and shit. But they show old pictures of you, Jesse, and you don't look like that. You look like now that you're feeling yourself because you don't never have a shirt on, all this type of shit. So anyway, we with the ladies now. Let me go back because I like Jessie, but Jessie is pussy with by Janet, and Janet got an evil seed in her. I just ain't figure out what it is. You coming for our marriage? You come, man. Jessie can't do shit without her. Even at the men's meeting when they said, if you married, you squirrely. Oh, well, I mean, what's your definition of squirrely? Nigga that you do off the shit off the cuff. And when they say squirrely, this is how I took it. It's like if you're an attractive man and you out for lunch and you got your ring on and the bitch is smiling at you, but she can tell that you married. And you kind of wink at her, but that's as far as it go. That's squirrely to me. Now winking and trying to get her phone number, no, that's bullshit. That's snake shit. But if you wink at her because she liked you or something, cool. And is that something that most men will run back and tell their husband, their wives when they got home? Yeah, when I was at work today picking up my coffee at Starbucks, before I went to work, I got coffee at Starbucks. And this blonde haired, blue eyed girl, she looked at me and she just kind of kept staring. So I just kind of winked at her. And okay, it might have been, she said, hey, how you doing? My name is Catherine. And I said, okay, my name is Jessie. And that was it. But you ain't gonna go home and run and tell it to their wife. I think Jesse would. I never take my ring off. And then don't nobody want this motherfucker. He too square. You got him pussy whoop, Janet, just how you want him to be. He ain't going nowhere. He not. And I'm real upset because I think him and Jasmine really do care about each other. And Jasmine kind of locked on to Jesse because he's married or he with Janet. But Janet's a fucking bitch. And Jasmine, but she nice when she want to be. When she don't like you, and because her and Jesse don't have nothing going on with this baby, I don't want them to see me crying. I got a kid. Can you welcome to my mom's? Those be the fuck have yourself. And then I'm sick of Danny and Nia. Oh, I want to have a baby. I want to have a baby. I gotta have a baby. I need to get my body. I want. Okay, okay. You already know you ain't gonna have the mommy makeover until you had the baby. If a man keep telling you that he don't want to have no baby till he get a house, why the fuck do y'all still keep talking about this baby? And why you gotta have 4 kids? And why would you even? How can you even think about having a baby? Y'all house so goddamn crowded. When Luke came over there, I was like, can you sit in the hallway with a chair? Cause it's just too much shit going on in here. The baby running around, and he ain't really got nowhere to run. Cause your apartment is too goddamn small. I want to have a baby. I want to have a baby. Although I really like Nina and I really like Danny, I do think Danny like to drink. Well, so what? All the motherfuckers like to drink. And then he's still getting up, going to work, driving to do his voiceovers and shit. I wouldn't fuck with him. And living in that apartment, you need to drink. It's shit everywhere. It's something in every fucking corner. And then when ain't nothing in the corner, it's gonna be Nina. I want a baby. When can we have a baby? Want a baby? I want a baby. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: have your babies, but this shit y'all doing this late in age, doing this drinking, having babies, y'all need to stop that shit. Yeah. Cause your eggs and your sperm shit is nothing like how it used to be when you was 19, 20, 30. It's not. Yeah. And that's the same. And I'm gonna tell you for real, that's probably what the fuck is wrong with Cruz. Cause Brittany was dabbling in them powder and the white and ain't no telling what all kind of shit Jax was taking. And I don't know why women don't think that when you're trying to make babies with these men, that them fucking substances don't affect their sperm because it does. That shit fucks them babies up. Yep. You sit around look at that one that Krishan Rock, that girl. I mean, I don't know. They say there's something wrong with her baby, but I can't really tell because he looked like her in Blueface Mama. But that baby eyes sure as fall apart, but so is Krishan's, and so is Krishan's. I mean, is that Blueface Mama person? So I can't really say. But his development, his head real flat and shit. You can't do that type of shit. When you trying to make a baby, you need to. I ain't gonna say be all organic and shit, but that drinking and smoking weed and having some rock and all that bullshit, you need to drink you some orange juice, some fucking water, eat you some fresh fruit, eat you some fried chicken. You leave all that drug shit alone. Eat some good shit. Onion pickle, have your cravings and shit. Do your thing. But this other shit, no. If I got a dude and he fucking with me and we trying to have a baby, I'm like, dude, you gonna have to stop doing them drugs. Well, let them smoke weed. They don't really say much bad about weed, but that cocaine and shit, you're not gonna have my baby coming out doing no goddamn lines. I'm just saying. Um, so Janet is on this thing and she talking to Shayna and Shayna Brock and something about how Christian and Nina trying to tear somebody marriage down, and you can't come from my husband. You come from my husband, you got a target on your back, girl. You and your husband ain't doing shit over there in that little ass house, Janet, but getting on people's nerves. So Janet said. So anyway, the ladies go out to some Mexican restaurant. They had Mexican food, and the food don't really look that good. The Spanish rice looked like some dry ass pink rice. I'm just gonna tell you. And they're trying to not talk about the trip because they're all going to Hawaii, Maui, I think. It's being presented as a fishing trip for Luke, but what he really doing is he trying to propose to Christian because he really love Christian. Now, if he anything like I see Christian, the ring is beautiful, but that motherfucker's going back to the store. But that ring's like $14,000. We would just get us a fuck out. She don't even care about shit like that. A little $3,000 ring, $14,000. And look at y'all living in that little ugly ass rental. We take that ring back, child. We can go to Walmart and get me a goddamn ring. But I want a nice house furniture. See, we paying the y'all even rented the shit that y'all in. Y'all didn't even buy that, even though I think it's nice. It's like 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, or something. But I don't know. He shouldn't have did it. Well, anyway, he under a lot of pressure too because at the same time, somebody that he really cares about, who's his grandmother, she's like, I think she at the end of her rope, just like Michelle's grandmother. Um, just like I think it's Michelle's grandmother or her mother. Oh, it's her mother is dying from cancer. So it's a lot of cancer shit, going around. A lot of illness going around on on the valley. So anyway, it's a scene in here too where Jesse and Jasmine and Janet all talk at this beach because Brittany want to go to the beach. Brittany look good. She got a date. She said somebody she got a crush on. She going. That's what I'm saying, girl. Don't waste your time going to talk to this motherfucker at no brunch. Go get ready for your date and go to the beach. So anyway, at the beach, they get into this big ass argument because Jasmine was like, "I'm sick of this shit." Jasmine is trying to explain what is going on with their relationship between her, Jesse, and Janet, but Janet just keep talking over. She's like, "Can I fucking just talk to him, please?" And what she should do, but she using her dynamics of Jesse is her husband. Come on, Jesse, we don't have to hear it. But Jesse trying to talk to his friend. But Jesse still trying to be allegiance to Janet. Who I just could just be quiet for just a second because this really matters to me. Right? Then when I can't believe how she's talking to me. She says it's built up for these many days, and I just can't believe it. Feel like for 7 years she's been my friend. She begging me, and Janice is like, Jasmine is like, I like Janet, but she could be too much, you know what I'm saying? She be trying too hard. She said she used to be real nice and shit, but when this bitch is out to get you, she out to get you. And she do seem like she a troublemaker. And actually, to me, her and Zach seem perfectly paired. So Zach is happy. He don't have no problems because his boyfriend Benji, who's also deported, who's also an immigrant, been deported, came back, who's always an immigrant. So if we see ISIS come snatch his ass up, then we know why. He there. He happy with everything. Everybody trying to get there. He is wrapped around the fact of this trip. Everybody's going. Nina is inviting everybody to the trip except Janet and Jesse because she said the relationship she would never ask her. So why Jesse? No, why Benji, Zach, Nina, and Danny are out having brunch? Why she's out having brunch? Um, Jesse invites uh no. Zach invites Christian and Luke. Or somehow way they invite Christian. I don't know how the fuck it go. But anyway, they talking, they all get invited. So anyway, I think it's time to start packing for the trip. It's time for everybody to get ready to go. And so anyway, they're all in Hawaii. The place look good. It's crazy because the trip is for Luke and Christian. But when Zach and Benji check into the suite, they get booted to the presidential suite. And Zach is like, oh shit. But then after that, Luke checks in. He said, do we get bumped up to the presidential suite? And the concierge say no, no. So Luke feel away because he thinks that Zach and Bendy should give up the presidential suite. But the way that they thinking, which is how I would be thinking too, if we gave you the presidential suite, then it would make this nosy ass Christian start trying to put two and two together. So maybe we should give it to them later. So don't even fucking care about the just you're in Hawaii. Make the best of it. If you wanted her to have the presidential suite, you'd have booked that motherfucker before you left. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. So what else we got? I said I didn't care for that men's group shit. Told you about the lazy now. Oh no, I didn't tell you about the lazy now. That's what Michelle Brown. Will somebody please stop talking about my boyfriend Aaron sleeping with so and so? So Christian said, why did you bring this to me, Michelle? And Michelle said, because it's brought to my attention. She said, man, I ain't say shit about shit. And Christian didn't say shit about shit. It was Zach who told Gemma to tell Jesse about how she used to go with Aaron. So Jesse's so hell bent on he's just so perfect and such a great husband and father. There's just no way she had to be messing around on him for their relationship to get this bad. You a fucking asshole. She should have been cheated on you. And then when she fucked up and said she kissed somebody, oh, he really running with that. So that's when Michelle asked him, she said, so you mean tell them times that you've been out doing all this working out, cutting your hair, changing your clothes. She ain't said it, but that's what the fuck she meant. And hanging out with your boys. You ain't fuck with nobody either. Because she ain't giving you no play. And the way you feel about you, the way you appear to me to feel about yourself, it's like you ain't going to be without no bitch. So what was you doing when you told Michelle was in the streets? But I need to know who Aaron, what he think. He should come up to me. Man, ain't nobody coming up to your ass asking you nothing about your kid. I ain't. I ain't shaking your hand neither. I'll shake your hand if we need to meet each other. Fuck that. Me and your wife will have us a new baby. You take your other little baby home, man. I like her, but she can go home with your ass. I don't gotta. Yeah, I think a man is a man. What did your bitch do that to Michelle? Did she call her? No, she didn't. What else we got? So Brittany, Odell, and then somebody came with this fucking great idea. A field day for them. A field day where you just play two games. The one you put your head on the back and turn around in a circle and you run with the egg on the spoon or some shit. And then tug of war. Brittany came, but she said she gonna ignore Jack's what's his name? Jesse was all in Jack's ass. I mean not Jesse. I'm getting it mixed up. Zach was in Jesse ass. He said that Jack looked like a hot chicken, cause like he had been um looked like he had been sun. What you call that shit? Went to tan. I got some suntan and that tan and shit. So anyway, when the ladies are still at the restaurant, Janet, I think she done had too much to drink, and she's like, "Oh my god!" Whenever Nina starts crying, it's so intense. Why is it intense? That's what Janet asked, acting stupid. Why is it intense? Why you acting plain dumb? You know what she doing? She trying to play the bad guy. And Michelle's like, "What?" Nina's like, "What the fuck is going on here?" So anyway, Christian don't want to hear no more none nobody shit. She getting the fuck up. She like, listen, I'm going home, child. I don't gotta be disrespected. And then that's when Janet started, you need to call accountability. It's called accountability. She really going over the top. So anyway, like I said, a whole bunch of fucking dysfunction amongst this group. I do like Jasmine, and I like her girlfriend. And I do want to say this. Although I don't really care for Janet and Jesse that much, they really are affectionate with each other. If you look at any other couples and any of the shows, you will always see Jesse them kissing each other or touching each other or acknowledging each other. I like that, so I think that marriage is solid. Nina and Danny, I can't really put my finger on. I don't think Nina is happy. I don't know if it's because she in this little ass house, this little ass apartment, or it's because she don't have this baby, or it's because he want to move far from the LA from around her people. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's something. I mean, they hang, and then how the fuck is they always out? Them they always got a dinner night. They make time. They put that. They make sure they get that baby making shit in because they always by themselves. Because every time I see them with their kids, they can ready to put them motherfuckers to bed or they waking up. So I did go over there. I said Jasmine said she can't wait to get the old Janet back because she said the one that they living with now is a bitch. So Michelle is also upset too because when they have their field day, that Gemma girl show up. She said she wanted to be around all my friends, but what she doesn't know is that Jasmine invited her to come referee to help out. So anyway, another one, Jax. I'm sick of Jax. I think they're going. I think they're trying to keep Jax, but he's gonna make them fire him because you know he's doing this my show. It's this and that. And since we on the Valley, you know we seen Sheen on there a couple times. We seen Lala Ken on there, and we seen Tom Schwartz because now you know Tom Schwartz and Jax now they live next door to one another. The rumor mill is that Lala and Schwartz are dating each other. That's what we heard. It could happen. I've seen weirder shit. And I think somebody asked her if would he date him, would Lala date him, and she said, yeah, he's non-problematic. Okay, what else is going on? Oh, Brittany, I'm glad she finally caught on that Jackson on some bullshit. He ain't gonna do nothing. And then we had to listen to him say, "Oh, I pushed her away." You say the same shit every fucking week, every year. You've been doing this shit since Vanderpump Rules. I don't know what season is this. You just on some whole. You same man, same fucking man. But you losing your head though. And he seemed so shocked when Brittany said she wasn't coming. Well, that's embarrassing. When I got home at 11 o'clock, you shouldn't even fucking been out. You just got a fucking rehab. So anyway, even if she did, she's probably mad because she's saying, "Yeah, I'll be mad too." I'm like, I'm sick of your shit. Every time I turn around, you with some bitch. You fucking with the cameras in the house. Like that's another thing. When she was talking to, I don't know if he can hear them or see her, but when she was in her house, she called his sister to tell him how fucked up he is. And she's like, "Yeah, he ain't paid this and he ain't paid that." So while she talking, he calling the sister saying that's real immature that y'all talking about me. And I'm like, no, you immature motherfucker. So anyway, that was the Valley. I need to get off of this thing so I can come back with this Gen X shit. Put this thing to rest real quick. Um, I don't know. I might come back with some YouTube street shit to give you the update. I mean, I don't want to update shit on no Diddy trial till we find out. You know, I don't know why they deliberated on the weekend. Give these motherfuckers the whole 2 days to make this motherfucker guilty or not guilty. Too much time to think. A lot of shit going on in the world, especially in the United States. I don't know. Well, listen, you could have been anywhere, but you've been here with me for 24 minutes and 5 seconds, and I love you for it. And I'll be back with you later, baby. Bye.